Hey everyone, today's it is about how they would react if you broke up with them. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going. Bakugo Katsuki. On the outside, he would pretend he didn't care. But inside, he is totally destroyed. He spends days without speaking to absolutely anyone. He doesn't know how to deal with that feeling. He feels empty. He didn't know how much he needed you until he lost you. You were the most precious thing he had. He spent sleepless nights thinking about all the things he could have done differently. He cannot stop crying. When he least expects it, his tears return and remind him that he is alone. He couldn't take it. He would run to you, trying to talk, crying and apologizing for everything. He just wants to be in your arm again. Please don't leave him. Izuku Midoriya. He would literally go into despair, asking why, what he did, what had happened. He would try to remember everything that happened in the past few days that may have upset you. If you told him that this is what you want, he would be paralyzed. He would respect their decision, but he would not be able to prevent his heart from being shattered. He would be very quiet, especially near you. He avoided looking at you because he knew that if he met your eyes, he would start crying again. He couldn't bear to be without you. He would do anything to get you back. He would beg and promise that he would change, that he would be someone different from you. Kirishima Jiro. He would think it was a joke. He would want to understand the whole situation, what happened and why. He would just nod and leave, not knowing what to do. But he would cry for hours. He loves you so much. Wasn't he enough? Didn't he make you happy? He would be very quiet, always with his head down and with teary eyes, making everyone in the class notice his strange behavior. He wouldn't leave his head for a second. He just wanted to have you again. After a few days, he would take a deep breath and go talk to you. He would do everything possible and impossible to be better for you. Todoroki Shoto. He would be paralyzed for a few moments, as if his brain was frozen. He would sit with you and talk. He would respect your decision. He would look strong in front of you, but when he was alone, he would cry so much. You were the only happiness he ever had. He let his insecurities speak louder. He found himself useless. He couldn't bear to look at you, because all he wanted was to run to you and beg you to get him out of this nightmare. He would spend sleepless nights just thinking about you in all your moments together and how he should have enjoyed every more second. You were his sunshine. He would run up to you, begging you to give him a second chance, that he would change for you, and that you were the only thing he loves. Dinky Kaminari. He would lose his mind. He would ask so many times what happened and what he did that he couldn't even speak. He would whisper a lot of no's and please while he said the reason for the breakup. He would feel his heart being crushed in his chest every day. He couldn't take his eyes off of you. He was lost. He thinks all of the possible ways to convince you to give him one more chance. Everyone notices the change in his behavior. He would be locked in his room, reviewing all your photos together. He can't take it anymore. He needs to come to you. He cries, hugs you, and begs you to accept him again. Hawks. He would think he was dreaming, would sit and listen to everything you had to say. He wouldn't stop saying how much he loves you and how he would change just for you. When he started to realize it was real, he would cry a lot. If he wasn't drinking, he would be sleeping. He couldn't bear to stay awake. You were his world. He would feel empty every day. Would spend hours lying in bed, just remembering all the moments with you, praying to God to take this pain away from him. He wakes up every day looking for you in the room. He would stop everything and go after you, looking terrible. And he would beg you to give him a second chance. You are the only thing he has, and he won't let you go. Dabby. Unfortunately, he is already used to people leaving him. At first, he wouldn't care so much. It was good while it lasted, he would say to himself all the time. But after a few days, he started to feel he missed you, your hugs, your smile, your face, your voice, your smell. He missed you and it was killing him. You were the only thing that kept him sane. He couldn't stand waking up without you. He would drink all the time to get you out of his mind. He even tried to be with other people. But in everything he saw you. He couldn't lose you. He could lose anything but not you. He ran after you, not caring about anything in this world. He just wanted to get you back. Shigeru Kitamura. He knew it was just a matter of time before you leave him. You were the only person who could destroy him, and you did. He wouldn't leave his room for days, suffocating with all the unspoken words. He loved you so much, but he couldn't tell you. He thought about how lucky he was to have you. You were the only reason he woke up every day and lived. His insecurities screamed at him, saying how stupid he was. He would call you, text you until he found out where you were. He would beg for another chance, promise to give you the world, just to demonstrate how much he loves you. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye.